There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
The academia? What happened this time?
Did you hear what happened? It's the academia.
Relax.
Did you hear what happened? It's the
The wind
academia.
rises.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Too slow.
Come take a look. There will definitely be
Add a
Where's my...
disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
А пока они дерутся. Пойду у Даши спрошу, что там почем.
Failed to send you.
Existence is unity. Converge and awaken.
Savor it for me.
Способ нормально. Ой, как дела, Мэй? Я все профокапил. Я забыл вчера пройти виртуальную вселенную и не получил гемы за нее. Там целая крутка, специальный билетик, 4 сета артефактов и 200 гемов, а я все просрал. Я дебил. Идиот. Конченый. Хорошо.
All will be swept away by the wind.
No man merge and awaken. Human creations.
Your end approaches.
All things shift in divination. Heaven trigram on both ends. The third to last line says... Today is a good day for public service and overtime.
Так, все, тут все. Дойдем F5. Так, сюда мы не можем. Осталось 6 дней. Сюда мы тоже не можем. Сюда мы тоже не можем. Так. Куда мы можем? Во-первых, мы сходим сюда к Волису.
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount.
Come around and have a look.
Ну, дали. Типа в начале этой версии дали 20 круток. Где-то вот тут вот, по-моему, дали. Вот, например, нет, это предварительная регистрация. Короче, дали. Дали 10 круток, и потом еще 10 выдали постепенно.
A flower is
Сейчас уже не найду это письмо.
Enough.
Так. Сюда мы пока что не идем. Мы идем вот сюда.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich?
I'm.
It's all taken care of. Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and...
Sure.
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the...
Again? How many times has it?
These two aren't making any sense.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it... Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important. If only there were some hint.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask.
This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't Let me.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you.
Asta seems to have mentioned 2 names.
I saw it. I saw that person disappear. They vanished right before my eyes.
What do we do?
Yeah, whatever. Just let the professionals deal with it.
I'm gonna tell you something. Make sure you don't.
Of course.
The multiple disappearances?
Seriously?
Shh! Why are you being so.
It's been so long and there's still no response.
There's something fishy going on. How come they're hiding something?
Those
I say, what a.
All right. Just cut the pleasantries and tell me how it's going.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for it. Though I confess, I did hear someone say you were the.
I have faith in your abilities. So, how about my offer? Why not come with me after this is...
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How someone like me? I'm not getting any younger.
Sure thing. Anyway, keep your eyes peeled. I'll be bringing you something big.
It's happening again. I can't recall the other person, but one of them was...
Those despicable villains are... Ugh! If I discover who's behind this... A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just... Oh, nowadays people call them what? Well, I might be the Department of Ecology. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all day. I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are people are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta, too. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researched.
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him. It was at... Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
We're walking the dog.
We're having a walk.
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be high.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own. No danger. Of course he's not in danger. Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Can you leave the talking to me next time? Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
Protect me! Protect me! Converge and awaken!
Your end approaches.
No matter. Lend me your strength.
Savor it for me. This sword needs sharpening.
Over there! As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go!
Together as one!
The fight is set.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
all.
Savor it for me.
Human creations. Lend me your strength.
Got them.
Your end approaches.
Protect me! Protect me! Converge and awaken! To guard and defend! Crush them!
Failed to set. Savor it for me.
За то, что просто варил.
Lend me your strength. Give me strength.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Human creations. Lend me your strength.
Got them.
Together as one.
The fight is set.
Peppy! That's me. What's up? She wants to ask you something about curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh,
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
I think I missed something. I need...
I figured you'd come to me to I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate.
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that art.
So, which curio? That's all you got? Well, there's beauty. Have you asked the Department of Ecology? Huh, she's not wrong. But...
Huh?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild... Let's call it a day. Wait,
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but... what was the information I... Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something.
have you asked the Department of... Huh, she's not...
Huh? My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy.
A curio that's alive. How's it going? Did you find... I see. Is that what Hinkle and... think? At least that counts as a lead. See? Anxious, me? After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts. But the researchers... Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports until the security... However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this. Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of... That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already? Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The other person should be from the Department of Insight.
Вы будете жрать или нет? Еврейки нарисован Space Mechanic. Думал, принцесса человека Space.
I need to remember who it is. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
brings you here? It's all taken. Here's the account you asked for.
Sure.
Oh, small scale.
Again?
Here too. Did my memory piece together irrelevant? Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone. What did Emily say?
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady. No need to be modest, though I confess I did hear some. See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. I'm not getting in.
Again?
Oh, another smart look.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio? However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo Alliance has life forms like that. Don't get me wrong, I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The disappearances Asta mentioned are likely related to Arlen's investigations too. Now I should be able to tie everything together. The Cienjo species Emily mentioned.
I figured you'd come to me to. I'm sorry. The situation is.
Just as I thought.
I'm sorry. The situation is. I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure? I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around. That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fight. The words they used were...
Have you asked... Huh, she's not...
Huh?
Huh, she's not... Ah, that's right! They're called Heliobi! I guess you could... Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a... Let's call it a day. Wait...
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. I need to go over it from the start. Starting with the...
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an... Send me a signal when you see traces.
I think she mentioned something. If only there were some...
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an... Send me a signal when you see traces of it. That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio, after which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating... A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts as compelling evidence.
Affirmation. We can ask...
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But...
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have...
Apologies. It's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more... It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth. If she is truly innocent...
По-моему, он больше похож на Хайтама.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. Based on your story, you met...
I remember now.
That's enough based on your story.
I remember now.
That's enough based on your...
If you knew Herta, then you wouldn't find it weird.
Don't interrupt other people. Based on your story, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
I remember now.
That's enough and the assignment...
Herta didn't mention the name of the curio. However, she did give a thorough description of...
True.
Why do I feel like I'm being looked down?
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't...
I remember now.
That's enough and the assignment involves a
I remember now.
That's enough and the assignment... Herta's collection. An endless trove and the assignment involves a... Herta's collection and the Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio?
I remember now.
That's enough. Herta's collect...
Sure. But you're the one saying the curio in question is...
Say what you want.
A correct observation.
Herta's collection. An endless trove...
The curio isn't the point. Herta was...
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. affirmation.
Yes. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Yes, to get more I didn't get a direct answer, but asked.
Then you said you asked Asta. However, she decided to hold.
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking her. Your testimony went out the window the second. However, she decided to hold. So what's the story? Are you full of offensive?
Asta isn't trying to hide anything. It's because of...
What could be more important?
I agreed for Mr. Ratio to become involved in this. I should it's okay.
So what's the story?
Conjecture. Asta chose to stay silent.
Then you said you asked Asta for help.
I remember now.
That's enough. Then you said, however, so what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction?
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen.
Yes, I ran into
Adler?
A level 2 researcher. According to the Department of Ecology head, he knows more about curios than anyone else. He happened...
Well, did he?
Adler seemed to have had an idea...
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Clearly, though, it bears no connection.
No connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together.
Clearly, though, cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
Doubt me all you like. I'm just an outsider who got unexpectedly dragged into this mess. You and I are no different. We both stumbled into this, but you decided to assume the role of...
Oh? Cut the act.
Correction. There may be a correlation.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes.
I remember now.
That's enough. Researchers' disappearances, you say?
I remember now.
That's enough. Researchers' disappearances, you say?
I remember now.
That's enough. Research. Clearly, though, it bears...
I remember now.
That's enough. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to...
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown... Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that. But then what?
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was in... The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened.
Huh. But...
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also records, then there's ample evidence to indicate.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this...
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh?
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but
a group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vow. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation.
Japella Brotherhood?
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion. The uprising that...
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence? Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate?
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust. You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come. You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor.
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate.
За едой схожу.
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount. Huh?
Ой.
Heaven trigram on both ends. The third to last line says... Today is a good day for public service and overtime.
Спасибо.
Wind on top with mountain underneath. Find the second to last line? More sugar intake needed. Time for some sweet tea.
Я посуду помою и вернусь.
Mountain and marsh from top to bottom. The third to last line means... someone's slacking off right now. Have a trigram on both ends. The third to last line says... Today is a good day for public service and overtime. Wind on top with mountain underneath. Find the second to last line? More sugar intake needed. Time for some sweet tea. Huh? Mountain and marsh from top to bottom. The third to last line means... someone's slacking off right now. Wind on top with mountain underneath. Find the second to last line? More sugar intake needed. Time for some sweet tea. Huh?
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details. Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relation. I don't know. That depends.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology.
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times. But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did.
True. The key words that got Adler thinking were energy, life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence? We need to investigate this.
I didn't really notice at first, but it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace. The last time I saw him was in the Master...
That jerk! Jerk, jerk, jerk! Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again! Adler, he's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combust. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
Phrase.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, I don't know exactly what he's searching for.
Your countenance. So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront. I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contained... It's time to go back and chat with Lady...
Привет, доктор Ацо. Пока что ивент с доктором Рацио. Потом, ну, вероятно, уже не сегодня пойду в 2.0. Я еще не начинал версию 2.0 вообще.
You're back.
У меня там куча контента.
I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now.
Less than promising. What? We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital...
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery...
Indeed. First, Adler's disappearance.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's...
Indeed. First, Adler's disappearance.
I understand.
Tenuous connect first. The next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may be.
Distasteful discussion?
A mere glance at their background would indicate, however, after browsing through their online records, you discovered they all wield influence on the space station's dark web. Lady Asta must... The next angle, last, is the abilities of Duke Inferno. You probably already... The Fire Demon of Fatora. The Duke of the Annihilation. Last is the abilities...
The link between the...
First. The next... Last is the abilities... During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants material the flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion. Look. The answer? This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions.
It's the phase flame, the creation of member number 29, Sir Kal. However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human... The phase flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to this phase, Sir Kal had already passed away. It then continued to shift through phases, making its capture impossible.
This booklet describes a kind of fire that the kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the phase flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling. If Ifrit is a scion of the phase flame, then the entire incident is now clear as day.
The kindling of this... I fear that this is the... Undoubtedly, the curio Herta and Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human I fear that this is the truth. This booklet the kindling of this unique flame.
I understand.
Tenuous the kindling of this unique flame. This booklet describes a kind of...
I understand.
Tenuous connection. This kindling... I fear that this is the truth, Adler.
I understand.
Tenuous I fear that this is the truth. When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was actually phase. He saw member 29 Sir Kal's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis. As a scion of the Phase Flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit... That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear. And the sudden and consecutive disappearance. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of...
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed, it needs...
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Stay calm. Asta was merely... Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability.
That flame must still be somewhere inside.
A splinter, you said. Try them if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside. Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
А, вот этот квест.
The infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it. The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire. See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, do you know what to do with cornered prey?
Как же музыка вот, может быть. А можно потише?
still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce it's...
For the theater of the mediocre.
No matter.
Savor it for me.
Protect me! Protect me!
Answer me.
Converge and awaken! Human creations!
Get them! A test. 0 points.
Понял.
For the theater of the mediocre. Mediocre.
Give me strength!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all! Answer me. Fail. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Together as one!
0 points.
No matter.
Get them. A test. The fight is set. Savor it for me.
Во-первых, потому что ты не можешь попасть в эти ивенты. Ты не можешь попасть в эти ивенты, потому что карта не открыта. В Геншине карта мировая, она единая, одна большая. Здесь ты, пока не пройдешь сюжет, ты не сможешь попасть на другую планету вообще никак. Следовательно, ты и участвовать в ивенте не сможешь. Потому что ты не попал на планету. А попадать на планету раньше времени крайне нелогично. Это в Геншине открытый мир, где можно путешествовать постоянно. Но там тоже возникает логичный вопрос, по какой нахрен такой причине мы до сих пор не пошли сразу в Снежную, например. И вообще, почему нас что-то держит. У нас следующая точка — это Натлан, но при этом главная героиня, ну, вернее, герой, короче, ГГ Геншина такой типа: следующая точка — это Натлан. Мы скоро пойдем в Натлан, мы будем там развлекаться. Но пока что мне нечем заняться, и просто он полгода ничего не делает. Полгода он просто страдает херней и говорит, что ему нечем заняться. В смысле тебе нечем заняться? Почему ты сразу в Натлан не едешь? Я не понимаю.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno...
What?
Seems like this... For the theater of the mediocre.
Human creations!
Get them! Answer me!
Converge and awaken!
The fight is set.
No matter.
Too little. Savor it for me.
Give me strength!
For the theater of the mediocre.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Human creations!
Get them! A test. Feel.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Together as one!
Your end approaches.
Ой. Она слабеет.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the fire. It is little wonder that even the ascent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. But next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to...
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh?
Капец тут. Капец тут врагов.
Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not, shall we?
Answer me. 0 points.
Converge and awaken. No matter.
Got them. A test. Fail.
The fight is set.
Human creations.
Failed to send you.
Give me strength.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Savor it for me.
Answer me.
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
Failed to send you.
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
Get them. A test. Fail.
Savor it for me.
Savors of the saints.
Give me strength.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Human creations.
0 points. Beauty and kill them. Get them. A test. Fail.
Converge and awaken.
Your end approaches.
0 points. Get them. Answer me.
Savor it for me.
Good work. You... Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. It was all thanks to They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within. Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them. Yes, it is over. This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, madam. But there is one mystery that remains unsolved. And that is something I've been waiting.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station...
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair.
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silence?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you.
Oh, and...
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned logic. A third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would all...
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you...
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful and pulling the strings from behind the curtain.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime, but even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship.
I am only laying out my question. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary right.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
It is also a lesson. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant mind. A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Вообще ничего не понял. Причем он исчез куда-то, телепортировался, но при этом его можно встретить на станции. Ну, в смысле, не на станции, на корабле, на поезде. Все, прохождение квестов на сегодня все. Я пошел проходить виртуалку, потому что я с ней обосрался вчера, и я понял, что надо проходить ее заранее. У меня жесткая минус моралька, потому что, ну блин, обидно.
Yeah. Sound lingers. Eternal.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Savor it for me.
Human creations.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Together as one.
Your end approaches.
Ты вряд ли завтра свободна, поэтому вряд ли завтра, потому что ты завтра, наверное, занята. В среду вечером ты, наверное, тоже занята. Не знаю, короче, возможно, завтра вечером, возможно, в среду вечером. Завтра вечером после 7:30, короче. Ну, у тебя уже прям будет поздно. Вот, 7:30. Может быть, не знаю. В среду то же самое примерно. В четверг то же самое примерно. В пятницу днем. Вот в пятницу днем наверняка. Там наверняка ничего такого не будет. В общем-то, как-то вот так.
I wonder what that is.
Infallible.
Ну, к полуночи ты явно успеешь закончить дела.
Eternal.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Human creations.
Savor it for me. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all. The fight is set. Get them.
Together as one.
Мне на этой неделе надо много играть в Хонкай, очень много. Безумно много. Я надеюсь, я успею. Потому что у меня еще игр много. Ролевых. Там тоже немало всякого.
Existence is unity.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Converge and awaken.
Get them. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Savor it for me.
Human creations!
What's that?
Give me strength! Eternal. Together as one.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Human creations!
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Protect me! Protect me!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Existence is unity. Together as one.
Get them!
The fight is set.
Human creations! Give me strength!
Yeah.
Sound lingers. Eternal.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Savor it for me.
I wonder what that is. Existence is unity.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Savor it for me.
Human creations!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Converge and awaken!
Your end approaches.
Get them!
Give me strength! Eternal.
All will be swept away by the wind.
I failed to send you. Savor it for me.
Commencing classification. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Human creations!
Get them!
Together as one.
TJ presence.
Infallible. Sound lingers. Existence is unity.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Strange aura. Justice will be served. Protect me! Protect me!
Eternal.
Converge and awaken! No matter.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Human creations!
Get them!
Can get closer.
Sound lingers. Existence is unity.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Savor it for me.
Human creations!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
The fight is set.
Protect me! Protect me!
I failed to send you.
Converge and awaken!
Get them!
Savor it for me.
No matter.
Come get me.
Give me strength!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Human creations!
Get them!
Enjoying yourself?
You're all in on it.
Eternal.
Together as one!
Too little.
I'm just warming up.
No matter. Protect me! Protect me!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Your end approaches. I failed to send you. Savor it for me.
Sword, heed me. Have at you.
Human creations!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Punish evil.
Existence is unity.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Savor it for me. The fight is set.
Give me strength! Converge and awaken! How's this?
Get them! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Savor it for me.
Human creations!
Я бы сегодня мои дольше постримил. И квест бы еще один прошел, но я проснулся поздно, потому что лег поздно.
Eternal. All will be swept away by the wind.
Your end approaches.
Protect me! Protect me!
You're all in on it. I failed.
This sword needs sharpening.
Очень все. Хочется это, что в этот самый конус. Где сказать витраж.
Life's just like a game of tiles. You never know what's gonna come up next.
Я говорю, я бы сегодня, ой, побольше постримил. И квест бы еще один целый прошел. Но, собственно говоря, я проснулся поздно. Потому что лег поздно.
Wind on top with mountain underneath. Find the second to last line? More sugar intake needed. Time for some sweet tea. Huh?
Sound lingers. Eternal. All will be swept away by the wind. Sound lingers. Existence is unity.
Converge and awaken.
Your end approaches.
Sound lingers. Eternal.
Protect me! Protect me! Together as one.
The fight is set.
I wonder what that is. Existence is unity.
Give me strength. Converge and awaken.
Your end approaches.
Component damage.
Too little.
Unscathed.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Savor it for me.
Human creations.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Failed to send you.
Suppress.
No matter.
Caution web.
Protect me! Protect me!
Eternal.
Ой. Сейчас я вот эту виртуалку допройду и пойду гулять. Потом мне еще вечером с геймдизайнером надо созваниваться будет. Обсуждать ТЗ, обсуждать ГДД, обсуждать альбедо по текстурам. Возможно, что-нибудь еще. Надеюсь, Эджлорд в сети будет, потому что Эджлорда бы тоже надо.
Sound lingers. Eternal.
Together as one.
Your end approaches.
Give me strength. No matter. Converge and awaken.
Failed to send you.
Protect me. Protect me.
Existence is unity.
No matter.
The fight is set.
Give me strength.
Eternal.
Failed to send you.
Sound lingers. Existence is unity.
Protect me. Protect me. Converge and awaken.
Your end approaches.
Eternal.
sound lingers. Existence is unity.
Suppress.
Bad luck.
Subdue.
Too little.
Give me strength. Together as one.
The fight is set.
Component damage.
Failed to send you.
Caught in the web.
Enjoying yourself?
Get them.
Suppress. By the 10 lords.
Protect me! Protect me!
Eternal.
Your end approaches. I failed to send you.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Savor it for me.
Human creations!
Unscathed.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Bow to justice.
Give me strength! Bad luck!
Wheel of karma. Unscathed. Subdue. Unscathed. Threat raised.
I failed to send you. Savor it for me.
Together as one!
Get them.
Component engage.
Human creations!
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
The fight is set.
Unscathed.
Protect me! Protect me!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Suppress. By the 10 lords.
No matter.
Too little. I failed to send you.
Raise caught in the web. Unscathed.
Savor it for me.
Damage.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Get them.
Unscathed.
Converge and awaken! Human creations!
Suppress.
Savor it for me.
Subdue.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Eternal.
Threat raised.
I failed to send you.
Damage. Unscathed. Failed.
Yeah.
I wonder what that is.
Flee!
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
Savor it for me.
Human creations.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
The fight is set. Fail to send you.
Give me strength. No matter. Punish evil.
Get them!
Savor it for me.
Together as one.
Too little.
I'm just warming up. Protect me, protect me.
Eternal. All will be swept away by the wind.
Human creations.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all! Get them!
Your end approaches.
Exhilarating.
Fail to send you.
Sword, heed me. Give me strength. You're all in on that.
Savor it for me.
Converge and awaken. No matter. Human creations.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Out of moves.
Get them!
Protect me, protect me.
Existence is unity.
Fail to send you.
Get them!
Cut through the ranks. Yin and yang. Human creations.
Savor it for me.
Give me strength.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
All will be swept away by the wind.
I'm just warming up. Together as one.
The fight is set. Fail to send you. Savor it for me.
A rare opponent. Come get me.
Get them!
Protect me, protect me.
Eternal.
You're all in on it. Human creations.
Get them!
Yin and yang.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Give me strength. Sword, heed me. Have at you. Converge and awaken. Human creations.
Fail to send you. Savor it for me. Too little.
Punish evil. Protect me, protect me.
Existence is unity.
No matter. How's this?
devils! I'll crush them all!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Give me strength.
Fail to send you. Savor it for me.
Cut through the ranks. Together as one. Human creations.
I failed.
This sword needs sharpening.
Так, в общем-то, все. Черновые справочники. О, ровно 160 гемов. Жаль, не искорка. Ладно, на искорку я полюбуюсь, как она геймплейно играется уже в следующий раз. Когда буду стримить. Так, пока что я пошел. Спасибо, Мэй, что была. Заранее спокойной ночи. До завтра.